also well versed in Tamil, English, Hindi, Malayalam, and Saurashtra. From January 1989 to August 1991, he was an associate service engineer at Intel Electronics Private Limited, Chennai. From September 1991 to June 1999, he was an area manager in the medical equipment section at Larsen and Turbo. He was also the publisher of Color Doppler form from October 2011 to March 2013. He is the founder at India Ultrasound from July 1999. He is also the managing director at Niranjan Ultrasound India Private Limited from August 2011. Along with all this, he is also the co-founder and publisher at Color Doppler Media from April 2013. In 2010, he was awarded the Best Industrialist and Achiever and also Business Excellence Award. Thus, I request everyone to put your hands together to warmly welcome Mr. Niranjan on the dais.
Those are agree. We are all agree now? Sure? Maybe the water and tea would have given much energy. In fact, the way Kalyan did it was fantastic. Yesterday I was with a very senior guy in G. I was just referring these two people's names. He said, you will have a fun time. Actually, I learned the CT, spec CT from Kalyan. It was a fantastic session. Everybody liked, right? Everybody was awake and things were really. And it more than he talked about CT, he himself is a CT according to me. You know? He is able to cut us, he is able to see us. That's the way. Like he said 1972, I'm 1970. 1970 is the first ultrasound launched in the world by a company called ATL, Advanced Clinical Laboratory. So like CT, here ultrasound. Be happy that your professor is able to get all the kits of CTs and ultrasounds. You should be very, it's really good you call me. Neither I am a scientist, nor I am a researcher. I don't do anything except making money. In my school days, when I was 4th and 5th standard, my dad was a IS guy. He told me, you always play a money game. I run a bank during 5th standard to collect money. Kids play with a small piece of paper. And even when I drive, when the game is a bus game, I am not a driver, I am a conductor where I collect money. So my mother was a teacher, she was so humble to tell me, Niranjan, the day will come, you will make anything with money. But the professor, like your professor, I have said like you, I have Mr. Kalyan. Yes, Kalyan is no more now. He is a fantastic person. He told me, Niranjan, you belong to a community we belong to a very small community called Saurashtra. In the whole world, we are only 10 lakhs people. In the whole world, we are only 10 lakhs people. Being from a small community, you can do something wonderful for not only to the community, you can do something for your field also. He gave me a theory of something like this. Maybe you would have come across, our elementary teachers, they do it. What you do, why you do, how you do, when you do, where you do. Same in engineering level, what they do is, they tell you select a field, your expertise, use that knowledge and make money. See, after all, what we do at the end, how we live, whether you are a researcher or a PG or a MNC professional or do a business. I started my career with ultrasound. It was a fantastic experience for me. When I was studying 7th standard, my sister had an issue in the heart. We went for a scanning since my father was working for a director of medical service, DMS. So I happened to see the machine very close to me, very close to me. That is the time I saw my ultrasound. That was XP machine, 1100 in 6th floor of MMC. I was asking the doctor, sir, we are communicating with another doctor which he is unable to see the hole, but whereas this machine is able to see the hole. this machine is great. The doctor said, Niranjan, this machine is great. I immediately decided I will become a person who will be related to engineering. It's such a bad day for me. Those days mobiles were not there. Maybe my sister would have taken a photograph and put me in Facebook. Maybe I would have shown to you. My sister is no more back. After 2 years, she died. But that ultrasound carried with me. In my school, I have been called as an ultrasound person. In my polytechnic, I have been called as an ultrasound man. Even you go to IIM Calicut, they call me as ultrasound man. Because every day I speak ultrasound, I touch ultrasound, I feel myself that I am fit for ultrasound. It is not that it comes just like that. I've learned a lot in ultrasound, how it does, what it does, but ultimately it has to give you money, whatever you do it. So that's the idea of myself. What I do with this kind of experience, I am 43 now, 44 now, what I do. Initial days, I have been working in MNC, trying to understand what they do with ultrasound. I have been in sales field, service field, marketing field, everywhere. But one time I understood that I should do something on my own. That is the time, that was the end of my MNC career, where I have been allotted for some work in Boston for ultrasound research. There I understood the pre-board concept of you Americans. Americans, for him or for her, mother is a pre-board, father is a pre-board, brother is a pre-board, everything is a pre-board, provided the pre-board has quality. If you are able to give a quality for a pre-board machine, that's it. You can sell anything. So that's a thing I got it, and that too from an Indian who was working for a pre-board business in America for G. So I came back to India. You'll be surprised. 2002, the MD of the company, Mr. V. Raja, I went and met him. I told him, sir, whatever machine you buy back, you give it to me. He said, an individual cannot export in India. It's not possible. I told him, no, sir, let me try. The same person, after 10 years, he came back to me and telling that he will buy my company. You can understand, there is nothing like not possible. Everything is possible in biomedical engineering. So that is how my company, my India Ultrasound started. I can just give you some ideas about she's one of my team members in my office. Her target is 50, and that's shown here. Don't think otherwise. Okay. So this is a company. I created a brand, India Ultrasound brand. It's an IT-enabled company. In my office, we never speak to each other. Everything is done through mail, WhatsApp, Facebook, whatever you call it, social media. There is no communication between people, but we do the target. It's a CRM-based company in India, in the world. India Ultrasound company is the only company where we have a customer base of the world. Please understand, I don't work for country alone, India alone. We work for the whole world, ultrasound world. So I am still expecting my FDA to happen. I am still in touch with them. See, being in India, the greatest advantage is, one is something like you don't have to worry about regulation. In US, you ask for anything is FDA. You take your masala to US, they ask for FDA. You take a pickle, FDA approval is required. But in India, we don't need anything. Like he told them, like he show the bubbles inside the body. It's only the C does it, not the person, not the regular. There is no regularity. Even in CE marking or whatever you call it, but in India we don't have anything. So that is why if you come across any new part of the company is being put in India first. They try in India first. See, all Chinese companies, they never, in China, they don't know the company name in China, the particular company in India. They put the machine here first because there is no regulation. They get all the feedback about the product. You know, how to develop, how to place, make it place and take it back. You know, with the feedback, and they make it. So, but the MNCs like GE or Siemens or Toshiba or Alaska or Hitachi or all these people, they do a little different. What they do is, they will try to find out from India which is very good for human. You know, there are some options they are developing it. They put in India first and understand this option is good for India, good for human. It's much easy to find it out in India. So it becomes an advantage for me. The models comes to India first, where I know the language of the ultrasound of that particular model. It becomes much easy for me to sell it out. So before a person knows about E8 in Israel or in Libya, I know what E8 is, being an Indian. So you should be very happy about Indian. Other than this, there are Indian advantages there. So I buy from MNCs, I buy from direct customer. We do totally refurbishment. We can we create options, or we have options. We give versions. We change the aesthetics. We do export, that is our main business. You'll be surprised to know a machine of India can be sold in anywhere in the world. We sell each and part of the country. There is a regulation, see whatever may be the technology in India, there is a regulation, India had come out with some regulation that you cannot see the type of features, whether you have a male or female. So this is a PNDT law existing in India, like China. There are a lot of people, a lot of countries have come out, we are also there, India is also there. The greatest thing what we did is, we are the only company in India who lists where I sell the product. There is nobody does it. Even GE doesn't do, Siemens doesn't do, but I show it where I sell it. So it becomes very good for the country official that yes, you know, it's much easy for me. People are so happy. Even the PhD department, government officials are very happy. They have in fact told all the MNCs to put it. So they are worried about competition. You know, I sell it, somebody else will come to know, but I don't have a competition. We are monopolies. It is something like this. What we learn, ultimately we have to give it to people. So we try to find out what can be done. So we have come out with training workshops. We do workshops. In fact, Sarah also had asked once for a workshop. We are trying to do a workshop here, and we do training also. We have come out with the diploma in medical ultrasound, where you want to do a 1 month theory course and 1 month internship. We are doing it with the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology in Calicut. Most likely that will be spreading across the country once our 2 batches comes out. And he is the person who has come out with the whole syllabus. Mr. Jayaraj, he will be giving it after lunch, he will be giving a theory part. And we have manufacturers in USA, if you see GE Philips is there, you have Siemens, you have Toshiba Japan, you have Aloha Hitachi, you have Sonosite. These are the people who cannot bring a CT or spec CT. I can able to bring a machine. No, we have a machine there. You can, during your lunch time, you can spend some time with the machine. This is one of the world #1 Sonosite, a company from US. Earlier they were in UK. Now in US they are doing it's a very small product. It does wonders. You can see the product when you have time. So there is a company called Zonar from US. There is a company in Europe, SOT. There is a Quantron. There is Analogic in Europe, China in Mindray, China in Window in China. But we don't have anything in India. We don't have any slide to show it in India. There was, GE was manufacturing a model, but now they have discontinued. Philips made a design for India, a Clearview 350 and 550. They don't manufacture in India. They manufacture in some other place. See, it is so pathetic. India is the highest biomedical engineers we only produce. Highest, everything is high. We buy maximum machines compared to any part of the world. Ultrasound machines. But we don't manufacture. See, that's a fake. You know, nobody is interested. Maybe we are working out with the government. We have taken up the project. Jera said we have taken a 8 crores project with the government. We are coming out with the ultrasound for wellness. The product is going on. It may take another 2 years, maybe we will bring it in SR after 2 years. Another important thing is where the cost goes up for an ultrasound machine. It is more than the machine, it's the probes. Again, probes not manufactured in not happening in India. My worry is we have become more of we make money for them. We don't make money for us. You know, it's a high time for us. We should get into the manufacturing market. Pre-owned, if you see, even GE has a pre-owned market. GE runs a brand. In US, if you see, there is a company called American Medical, like me in India. There is a company called Unicef who repairs probes. There is a KPI in US. We are number 3 rated in the world.